Oh hey, Mr. Morris here. Today's video is going to be about how to start sentences like a pro. This video can be used to help your creative writing whether you are in year 7 or year 11, whether you're just starting out creative writing or you're due to sit your GCSEs. Examiners get bored with the same old sentence starters. I would say about 75% of sentences start with the word the. Way too many sentences start with the word I, and then is perhaps the worst possible thing that I read. This is a short video, 5 top tips for how to start sentences in an engaging and exciting way. Mix things up and make sure that you are standing out and your creative writing is getting you the marks that you deserve. So let's get started. 1. Similes. Compare something in the area that you're describing to something else. Like a condor, he soared over the mountains, revolving the earth under him like it were miniature. Like a sapphire, the blue sky refracted the light and shone down upon the world. Like a strawberry on top of a meringue, he stood out from the white snow, drawing everybody's attention to him. Starting your sentences with the word like can really add pep to your writing, because not only is it different from the usual ways of starting a sentence, but it also helps you to remember to include similes at all, which is a really important descriptive imagery device. 2. Progressive verbs. You all know from primary school that verbs are doing words or actions, but progressive verbs are verbs that end in ing. This is a really great way to start a sentence because it adds dynamism. It forces us into an action straight away. And the ing helps to tell the audience that this action is still happening, making us feel like we are right there immediately in the action. Another great thing this does is a lot of the time it forces us to use a comma, because starting a sentence with the word ends ing helps to create a subordinate clause. If we don't name the object in the first part of the sentence, we have to put a comma and then write a simple sentence where we say exactly what we're talking about. Floating high above the world, he surveyed his surroundings and smiled. Looking down on the puny humans, the clouds laughed. Crunching and snapping, the warming snow prepared to cascade down the mountainside. Flailing like an injured bird, he blew down the side of the mountain to his death. 3. Prepositions. Prepositions tell us where something has happened. They give a direction. This is a really good way to start a sentence because it guides your reader through the scene. It adds structure. Rather than just describing things at random, we go in a neat order and we get an idea of where things are compared to other things. Below him, the ground waited to receive his feet. Behind him, the view stretched to infinity. On his stupid face were a pair of cheap sunglasses. 4. Adjectives. You'll all know that adjectives are describing words, so start your description at the first part of your sentence. White snow lay on the mountainsides. Happy clouds floated over the whole scene. Bored of gravity, he decided to float away. 5. Question words. Technically, these are adverbs, but you probably know them as the 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, why. This helps to engage your reader by making them feel involved and adds a sense of mystery because even the narrator doesn't know the answers. Who was this floating idiot? How long had the snow lay undisturbed on the mountainsides? Why did the clouds drift by so slowly? The idea here is plan to change up how you start your sentences before you start writing. Go into your next assessment, or even the next time you write for fun, thinking about varying how you start your sentences. If you remember these 5 different types: similes, progressive verbs, prepositions, adjectives, question words, you can alternate. And I'm not saying never start a sentence with the or I or even and, but, for, nor, or, yet, so. The whole point here is variety. Variety is the spice of life. Don't let your examiner get bored. Surprise them, interest them, amaze them. As always, thanks for watching. If you've got any comments or questions, pop them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.